Kapade and welcome back. Well, June is Pride Month, so let's take a look at the festival and march that took place in Hagåtña.
The island's capital filled with pride. June has been declared as Pride Month. From the legislature to Adelup, rainbows are everywhere. During the proclamation signing for Pride Month, Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio, the first only gay lieutenant governor in the country, acknowledged former Speaker, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and current Public Auditor B.J. Cruz as being a trailblazer for the local Pride movement.
I think it was in 1984, Your Honor, is when you were appointed to the bench. 1984 was a different time in our island. And the progressive thinker at the time was Governor Ricky Bordallo, who appointed a young lawyer named B.J. Cruz to the bench. And in 1984, in that different community, a large number of religious and social groups came out ardently opposed to his nomination, saying that he didn't have the moral standing to be an officer of the court. And the legislature at that time, led by the late Senator Frank Santos, moved past that and confirmed him. And when he was on the bench, he proved that he was the protector of the family and the protector of the children because he led the family court for such a long time. Another progressive thinker, another Democrat, Governor Gutierrez, appointed him to be a justice of the Supreme Court, and he became the first Chief Justice that was out in the entire United States. And of course, he moved to the legislature with other progressive thinkers like Senator Liu at the time, to do things like raise the minimum wage when they were in the Democratic minority. And as Lacia pointed out, at the tail end of his career, passed laws that protected all people from discrimination, discrimination based on sexual orientation. So, Auditor now Cruz, I think your highest is the Chief Justice in my mind and the Speaker. Thank you very much for your contribution and for being here. And being alive to see all of this progress.
Same-sex marriage is another big one.
I meant a political life, because he does have a large political life. There are still, as Lacia said, there's still so many things to do. Those of you out there in Gala and the other organizations know that we have a problem with high suicide rates for LGBT youth. We have a large number that are homeless. She pointed out that we have many youth or many people that get alienated from their family because of a lack of understanding. And one of the things that we want to focus in on, of course, is that anybody really can aspire. And so for those of us that are out and are serving in elected office or in appointed office, I think the message is that we can let parents know that they should love their children, stand by them, and watch their accomplishment and stand by those accomplishments. And those should be messages to all of the youth and the people that are struggling. So one last thing, it's also what happens on Gay Pride is coming out, and that for those of you who are not gay, the reason why you come out, and it goes back to the civil rights issue. When people see and know that they have relatives and friends that are openly gay, lesbian, transgendered, bisexual, it means to them that it puts another face to it. It means that they don't lump LGBT in a group that is unaffected by them. It means that they're able to see and understand the value of a person. It's about humanity, and that's the reason why I came out of the closet a little later than I wanted to. I think I should have, but at the time it was a different time. Encouraged, of course, by BJ and others, and then running as an out candidate. I thought that it was very important for me to be very honest about who I was, so that people would know that I'm not going to be a deceitful person, that what you see is what you're going to get.
Also a first, Governor Lou Leon Guerrero had all her cabinet members signing a Pride Pledge, which pledges to support and maintain safe workplaces and work environments for all employees.
Coming up, we head on over to Paseo and check out this year's carnival.